We are the Inconian STEM Society. Our mission is to help improve the skills of students who belong to the STEM strand.
We will be reaching new heights on developing and cultivating the skills of students within our strand.
Through various activities, we will make sure that these skills will be known and shine bright.
We promise to be responsible and helpful so that we will reach our goals together.
Magandang araw, dear Guy. Isa ka sa naswerteng napili upang lutasin ang problemang inihanda ng master. Ang rules, bawal ang maling sagot. Kapag mali ay hindi ka na maaaring makapalit pa sa reward mo. Mayroon lang lamang kayong 1 minuto upang lutasin ang problemang inihanda para sa inyo. Ang number na nakikita sa inyong screen ay ang palatandaan na kayo ay kasama sa larong ito. Handa ka na ba? Natatandaan ko to eh. Hindi ako pwede magkamali. Alam ko rotational equilibrium to. Second condition, tama. Kaya kong sagutan to. 3, 2, 1, start! Okay. Para mahanap ko ang lever 3, kailangan ko munang ilagay ko ano bang natutunan ko. Natatandaan ko na ang summation of torque is 0. And we define torque as force times the lever arm. Force is affected by acceleration due to the gravity, which is 9.8 meter per second squared, and that is constant. Ngayon, kailangan ko nang ilagay ang mass of given na A and the gravity acceleration multiply to L1. Then same na sa rest ng given. Ngayon, kailangan ko maglagay ng negative and isa-substitute ko na lahat ng mga given para mas mabilis na lang itong isolve. After substituting, kailangan ko nang isolve or i-multiply lahat ng mga nailagay ko. Kaya naman, 75 kg multiplied to 9.8 meter per second squared times 5 meter is equal to 3,675 Newton meter. Kailangan ko rin hanapin yung product para sa given B and C. Ngayon, kailangan ko nang hanapin ang total ng mga bawat given na to. Hindi nawawala ang negative kasi nga, naaalala ko na sinabing negative dahil clockwise ang movement ng letter A. Now, magiging positive na lang siya dahil nilipat ko siya sa kabila. And kailangan ko namang hanapin ngayon ay ang value ng LT, kaya kailangan kong i-cancel ang Newton. Ang kailangan kong gawin ay ang i-divide ang 980 Newton meter dito sa 225.4 Newton. Answer, 4.3 meter. L3 or lever 3 is equivalent to 4.3 meter. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back sa iyong real world, Miss Kwai.
Welcome to ABC News. My name is Mariel Yupiat and our report today is about speed, distance, and time. We are going to be investigating how to find the given, what formula to use, and how we solve it. We will be going live with our reporter in Pasong Buhay 2, Imus, Cavite. How is the situation there, Miss Merano?
Yes, Miss Tia, nandito ako ngayon sa bayan ng Sampaguita. Makikita niyo maganda ang panahon at swak na sa mga kabataan para makapaglaro ng sports tulad ng pagbabasketball at pagbabike. Tara, interviewin natin sila. Ano po pangalan niyo? Ana po. Ano po ginagawa niyo dito? Ano po na po perfecto ang araw ngayon. Walang puros sa atin ang pagbigas. Kaya magandang mag-bike, mag-pause mo lang. Speaking of biking, alam mo ba na maaaring makompute ang iyong bilis sa pagbabike? Alam na rin kung ganun? Oo naman. Maaari ko po bang malaman? Oo. Sige po, computein natin. Tara.
Maaari mo ba sa aming idetalye ang iyong paglalakbay?
Ang naalala ko po, nagsimula po ako mag-bike ng 4:30. Tapos 4:32 na po ngayon. Kaya 2 minutes ako nag-bike.
Ayun. So, mayroon tayong time na 2 minutes. Pero bago tayo umusad, i-convert muna natin ito sa seconds dahil ito ang standard measurement ng time. Nakuha na natin ang conversion. Sa 2 minutes, mayroon tayong 120 seconds. Ngayon, alam niyo po ba kung ano ang distance nyo?
Galing ako sa bahay namin hanggang dito. Alam ko po na yung distansya niya ay 15 meters.
Sakto. Ang meters ay standard unit naman ng distance. Kaya hindi na natin kailangang mag-convert. Pwede na natin isulat dito na 15 meters ang given nating distance. Dahil alam na natin kung ano ang time at distance ng pagbike nyo, maaari na natin hanapin kung ano ang speed nito. Kailangan lamang natin i-substitute ang given sa ating formula na distance over time. Sa distance, mayroon tayong 15 meters. At sa seconds, mayroon tayong 120 seconds. I-divide lang natin ito pagkatapos. Ayun! Nakuha na natin ang sagot. Alam na natin na ang pagbabike nyo ay may speed na 0.125 meter per seconds. Pero kung gusto naman natin na ma-check kung tama ang ating sagot, maaari natin gamitin ang mga formula sa triangle na ito. Pumili lang tayo ng isa dito at mag-solve. Try natin gamitin yung time. Ayon sa triangle natin, ang formula ng time ay distance over speed. Substitute lang ulit natin ang given at i-divide. Ang sagot na makukuha natin ay dapat parehas sa given ng time kanina. Ayun! Sakto! 120 seconds ang nakuha natin. Ibig sabihin, tama nga ang na-compute nating speed. Maaari pa rin natin gamitin ang formula na ito sa ibang problem or equation kung kailangan natin hanapin ang distance, time, at velocity ng isang bagay.
Madali lang pala siya. Kala ko kasi mahirap eh. Tama, madali lang siya. Salamat sa kooperasyon, Miss Ana. Salamat din po sa bagong kaalaman na iyong nabahagi sa akin. Sige po. Ngayon, balik na tayo sa station, Miss Tian.
Ayan, maraming salamat, Miss Tian Merano. Mamaya meron tayong mainit na balita pagkatapos ng commercial break.
Did you know that Doppler effect was first described by an Austrian physicist Christian Doppler in year 1842? Today, it is prominently used in radar and modern navigation. It is also an integral part in the modern theories of the universe. Have you ever been curious about what is it exactly? Think of an object emitting wave that is stationary and then it moves to a direction. Notice the change? This is the Doppler effect. As the object moves to a direction, the waves in the direction bunch up, while the waves in the opposite spread out. If the object moves to a stationary observer, these bunch of waves are observed at a higher frequency, and if the object is moving away from the observer, the spread up waves are observed at a lower frequency. That is the Doppler effect, the apparent change in the frequency of the wave caused by a relative motion between the source of the wave and the observer. To deeply understand this, here is the real-life scenario. Suppose I am standing beside a road and an ambulance is going to pass me. When the ambulance is going towards me, the bunch of waves reach me, resulting to a higher frequency wave producing a high-pitched sound. When the ambulance already passed and it's moving away from me, the spread-out waves reach me, resulting to a low-frequency wave producing a lower-pitched sound. To conclude that, I, as an observer, will hear a high-pitched sound to a low-pitched one like this. Consider this scenario. Well, to solve this, we're going to use this formula where to get the observer frequency of sound, let us first list all the given and substitute it into the formula. Finally, solve the equation to get the final answer. In this case, 757 Hz is the frequency of the sound that the observer hears. This theory may be as simple as it looks, but it is a great tool that opened the discovery of the universe as it was utilized in astronomical measurements. In fact, this theory is used in measuring the motion of the star and in measuring the distance planet's rotation. Moreover, the Doppler effect is also applied in other fields such as medicine, meteorology, and robotics. Doppler effect is indeed versatile and a convenient tool to discover it. Next time, when a noisy vehicle passes by while you're walking along the road, you can confidently say that it is the Doppler effect.
Oops, that's close. Ever wonder why objects move or repair under specific location? If so, come with me and explore the three laws of motion according to Isaac Newton. The first law of motion states that the body in motion will remain in motion, and the body at rest will remain at rest, unless acted upon by force. Just like this ball over here, this ball won't go anywhere unless I apply force to it. The second law of motion states that force is equals to mass times acceleration. Too bad I'm not good at calculation. Let my friend help me. Hey Benedict.
Let's just say that this dumbbell weighs 5 kg, is rolled and has an acceleration of 0.30 meter per second squared. We just need to multiply both to get the answer.
Oh, sorry. Moving on. Lastly, the third law of motion states that there is equal or opposite reaction for every action. For example, thank you for coming. Bye!
Do you feel the inconvenience in our school canteen food system ordering? Time-consuming? Difficulty in computation? Well, we have a solution for that. We introduce to you the Coco app. Just browse and check out.
Ang bilis, no?
Place an order on our app, enjoy the food on your lap. Order now at Coco app.
stick around. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't care if I sound crazy, but you never let me down. No, no, that's why when the sun's up, I'm staying. Still laying in your bed singing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got all this time on our hands. Might as well cancel our plans, yeah. I could stay here for a lifetime. So lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and me, and there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane, baby. Run your mouth. I still wouldn't change being stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you, baby.
There's nowhere we need to be. No, no, no. I'ma get to know you better. Kinda hope we're here forever. There's nobody on these streets. If you told me that the world's ending, ain't no other way that I can spend it. Oh, 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 oh. Got all this time in my hands. Might as well cancel our plans. I could stay here forever. So lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and me, and there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane, baby. Run your mouth. I still wouldn't trade being stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. Whoa, baby, come take all my time.
Go on, make me lose my mind.
We got all that we need here tonight.
Lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. I promise that you'll never find another like me.
Beginning stance. Feet together, hands down by the side and blades. Cheer stance. Feet more than shoulder width apart, hands down by the side and blade. Clasp. Hands clasped, at the chin, elbows in. Clap, hands and blades, at the chin, elbows in. High V, the arms extended up forming a V and relax the shoulders. Low V, the arms extended down forming a V. Goalpost or touchdown, arms extended straight and parallel to each other, fist facing in. Low touchdown. Arms extended straight down and parallel to each other, fist facing in. Bow and arrow. One arm extended to side with other arm bent at elbow in a half T motion. Overhead cone. Arms are straight, above the head in a clasp and slightly in front of the face. Daggers or tabletop. Arms bent at elbow, fists in front of shoulders. Low cone. Arms extended straight down, in a clasp and slightly in front of the body. Punch. One arm extended straight up, one arm on hip, in a fist. L motion. One arm extended to the side with other arm extended in a punch motion. Diagonal point, one arm extended in a high V and the other arm extended in a low V. T motion. Both arms extended straight out to the side and parallel to the ground, relax the shoulders. Half T. Both arms parallel to the ground and bent at the elbows, fists into shoulders. Side lunge. Lead leg bent with the knee over the ankle, back leg straight, feet perpendicular to each other. Front lunge. Lead leg bent with the knee over the ankle, back leg straight, feet perpendicular to each other.
jungle.
Bini, alam mo ba kung paano nahulog sa'yo? Naramdaman lang bigla ng puso. Aking sinta, ikaw lang nagparamdam nito. Kaya sabihin mo sa'kin ang tumatakbo sa isip mo. Kung mahal mo na rin ba ako, isayaw mo ako sa gitna ng ulan, mahal ko. Kapalit man ito'y buhay ko, gagawin ang lahat para sa'yo. Alam kong mahal mo na rin ako. Bini, sabi mo noon sa'kin ayaw mo pa, pero ang yakap ngayon'y kakaiba. Hindi ka ba nalilito? Totoo na bang gusto ko? Huwag nang labanan ng puso. Alam kong mahal mo na ako. Kung ganun, halika na't huwag lumayo. Kapalit man ito'y buhay ko, gagawin ang lahat para sa'yo. Alam kong mahal mo na rin ako.
Just let it flow. Let it take me where it wants to go till you open the door. There's so much more I'd never seen it before. I was trying to fly, but I couldn't find wings. But you came along and you changed everything. You lifted my feet off the ground. You spin me around. You make me crazier, crazier. Feels like I'm falling and I'm lost in your eyes. You make me crazier, crazier, crazier. I watched from a distance as you made life your own. Every sky was your own kind of blue, and I wanted to know how that would feel. And you made it so real. You showed me something that I couldn't see. You opened my eyes and you made me believe. You lifted my feet off the ground. You spin me around. You make me crazier, crazier. Feels like I'm falling and I'm lost in your eyes. You make me crazier, crazier, crazier. Baby, you showed me what living is for. I don't wanna hide anymore. You lift my feet off the ground. You spin me around. You make me crazier, crazier. Feels like I'm falling and I'm lost in your eyes. You make me crazier, 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 crazier.
In love I fell, with a necklace from the stars. Among the top, I was able to suffice sight of the envelope. My eyes feels like it'll shutter. At last now, I can decorate myself and eat in silver platter. One night, lavishing in gold and glitter. All my dark thoughts, all goes together. Pearly whites, brown eyes, and fancy gowns. Hand in hand with my love, we sweep and dance. Beauty born from a family of poor, surrounded by brooms and merchant tools. Beauty like me, serving others, what a fool. This night will be when I'll be, for at least once, cool. Who knew that this night will also be my fall? Looking everywhere along the streets and couch.
In the telephone, the police I call.
jumping in high places, bending and crouch. The jewel was lost in place, I cannot recall. Found a look-alike sold by a merchant, but the amount is enough to buy me my own restaurant. I begged to buy and loan for the necklace. 10 years I paid everything with my service. Long and past, my beauty has gone. I saw my madam, still fresh and young. I approached her and tell her of my hardships. She was shocked and revealed all was for nothing. The necklace she let me borrowed was no ordinary jewel, for the necklace I lost was just a paste, costing a nickel.
Asha was getting frustrated and tired of life. So she asked her father what to do.
Father, what should I do?
Why? What happened to you?
Her father told her to bring an egg, 2 tea leaves, and a potato. He then brought out 3 vessels, filled them with water, and placed them on the stove. Once the water was boiling, he told Asha to place the items into each pot and keep an eye on them. After 10 minutes, he asked Asha to peel the egg, peel the potato, and strain the leaves. Asha was left confused. Her father explained,
Each item placed into the same circumstance. Boiling water. See how each responded differently?
He continued.
The potato was hard, but is now soft. The egg was soft, but now is hard. And the tea leaves, they changed the water itself. When adversity calls, we respond in the same manner as they have. Now, are you an egg, or potato, or tea leaves?
Good morning, everyone. We are the first group. I am Mary Angel de la Cruz, and with me are Irish maid Rana, Carmina de la Cruz, Margaret de Jos, Trisha Domanog, and Natalie Dolera. To begin, do you want to avoid getting hurt not just in a relationship but also in any risky areas where you can get injured or wounded? If so, you came to the right video and group, where we identify risky areas underlying school disasters.
We are at General Flaviano Yenko Senior High School, and our task is to locate the risk area on the 4th floor of Building A. And as we observe, there are 3 risk areas on the 4th floor that I and our other members will share.
As we began our survey on the 4th floor of Building A, we noticed a wet floor in the middle of section Larry Page in Aguinaldo's room hallway. This may increase the chance that a student may trip, fall, and sustain injuries.
To prevent students from sleeping or being injured, we will post a sign "Slippery when wet" in front of Aguinaldo and Larry Page room so that they are aware of the risks that are happening in their hallway.
After turning left from the stairs, the path to the comfort room is visible. But first, we'll see a lot of sharp-edged boxes hanging in the wall that are about 4'11" feet higher. These are the AC and DC panel boxes. We've seen that there's a possibility that we might bump into these boxes. And to make matters worse, if we're boisterous or extremely excited, we will get hit by their sharp edges and have the potential to bleed our heads.
To prevent head injury or bumping into the box's edges, we'll be putting a sign that says "Watch your head" so that the students are aware of it and avoid bumping or crashing into the edges.
Last but not least are the protruding poles with sharp edges. We also saw wires that were just covered in electrical tape, which might be dangerous when it rains excessively.
If they move to the side of the hallway, they should not sprint or act frisky in order to prevent injury from the stick-out and sharply edged post. The open wire should be covered with strong electrical tape, or if funds are available, change it with new one. But in the meantime though, we'll put up a notice letting students know that they should be careful on that side of corridor to avoid any accidents.
News with no bias.
News with no exemption.
Including observation and the truth. This is Phax 2.1 News Patrol.
The voice.
The concerns.
The students of Galileo Set B.
Broadcasting live at General Fabiano Yenko Senior High School. Here are your news anchor for today.
Good morning, Luzon. It's 1 p.m. September 22, 2022. I am Shakena Micah Jensen.
And I am Shane Lyon.
You are tuning into
Phax 2.1 News Patrol. Here is the rundown of the top risk areas underlying disasters.
Hanging the curtains near the wall-mounted fans, fire incidents.
Jealousy's windows, hazards, and risk.
Wet floor causes sleep accidents.
Overflowing trash bins may result in health conditions.
Ceiling lamp risk possibilities.
Fire extinguisher placement problem.
Electrical outlet can cause serious injury.
Open circuit breaker risk repercussions.
For today's news, we are covering the risk areas underlying disasters on Building A third floor.
School safety is important, and disaster risk reduction aims to lessen schools' vulnerability and effects of disaster. It prepares both teachers and children for possible calamities, decreasing the severity of disaster's impact.
We are back for the Building A classroom's risk factors. Hanging the curtains near the wall-mounted fans, fire incidents. Annie Goodwin, please give us an update.
Hanging the curtains near the wall-mounted fans can play a significant part in fire incidents. The curtains could get stuck between the fan blades, stalling the motor. The action must be taken to hang the curtains in the classroom away from any wall-mounted fans. This is Annie Goodwin reporting.
This is Phax 2.1 News Patrol. For the hallway's risk factors, wet floors cause sleep accidents. Anchor Magpulong, please give us the details.
The floor is wet, which will cause some students to accidentally sleep. The action must be taken is to avoid polished or slick stair surfaces and install non-slip nosing to reduce the risk of sleeping. This is Jessica Magpulong reporting.
For other hallway risk factors, overflowing trash bins may result in health conditions and ceiling lamp risk possibilities. Anchor Magpulong and Anchor Goodwin, please give us the details.
Overflowing trash bins may result in health condition. It leads to a variety of respiratory conditions as well as other harmful health impacts since toxic are transferred from the lungs into certain body areas. The action that must be taken are to learn the value of 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and use them to properly dispose of garbage in the right containers. Avoid piling trash next to or on the top of bulging trash bins. This is Mendoza reporting.
The ceiling lamp risk possibility. When there is an earthquake, the ceiling lamp might fall and cause an injury. The action must be taken as much as possible, avoiding the area when there is a possibility that the object that is on top might fall. This is Annie Goodwin reporting.
Phax 2.1 News Patrol.
Now get back to you, anchor number 2.
Thank you, Anchor Goodwin. For the other issues, Fire extinguisher placement problems, Angkor Jensen, give us an update.
The fire may take longer to extinguish due to the search for a fire extinguisher that is only kept at the rear of the door. It couldn't be accessed any faster to aid in putting out a fire till the fire department finally arrives. The actions that must be taken are to the places fire extinguishers in prominent locations where they are always accessible for quick use and mounted on brackets or stands so that anybody using an escape route can easily see them. This is Shekinah Jensen reporting.
Phax 2.1 News Patrol.
Electrical outlets can cause serious injury. Anchor Lion, please take over.
Electrical outlets can cause serious injury. The actions must be taken to avoid touching with wet hands, as this increases the chance of getting an electric shock. Don't leave the electrical outlet when there are other outlets plugged in. Again, this is Anchor Lion.
Open circuit breaker risk repercussions, Angkor Medallia, please give us the details.
Open circuit breakers repercussion. The action must be taken so that there shouldn't be any gaps between the breakers or any openings. These gaps and openings allow for the potential risk of electrocution and dirt buildup. Phax 2.1 News Patrol.
For the recap of today's hottest news,
hanging the curtains near the wall-mounted fans causes fire accidents.
trellises window hazard and risk.
Wet floor causes slip accidents.
Overflowing trash bins may result in health condition.
Ceiling lamp risk possibilities.
Fire extinguisher placement problem.
Electrical outlet can cause serious injury.
Open circuit breaker risk repercussions.
And that's all of the updates for this day. Once again, this is Hazel Medallia.
And I am Mendoza Miel.
This is Phax 2.1 News Patrol. The voice.
The concern.
The students of Galileo Set B.
This is Phax 2.1 News Patrol.
We are the Inconian STEM Society. Our mission is to help improve the skills of students who belong to the STEM strand.
We will be reaching new heights on developing and cultivating the skills of students within our strand.
Through various activities, we will make sure that these skills will be known and shine bright.
We promise to be responsible and helpful so that we will reach our goals together.